Hey, what's going on guys? JS Cards here, coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, and this is something a little bit different because this is an EDOPro deck profile as well as some gameplay footage at the end, and today we are going to go over my Jinzo deck. Now, you know, some decks I test more than others, but this is a really fun budget Jinzo deck that I came up with, and you guys can build this exact deck in real life for an affordable price. Just because this is EDOPro where you can put in all of the expensive cards if you wanted to, I wanted to see how this did as a budget deck. It actually worked surprisingly well. Now, you're not gonna win a YCS with this probably, but if you are just with a couple of friends or you go to locals one night and you want to try this out, go for it. It is fun, it is casual, but you know, I like those types of decks still, and surprisingly, you can pull off some wins. Now, I'm not like an amazing player or anything, so don't go too hard on me in the comments once you see the replay videos, but a win is a win regardless. Don't get me wrong, I had some bad losses too. OTK and Dragon Link, like stuff like that. You're gonna have a bad time, but this is still a fun deck. I thought this would just be something fun and different for the channel, and if you want other decks and you want to see other gameplay things like this, definitely let me know. We can build some fun decks and go from there. But anyways, let's move on to the deck profile. So starting off with the monsters, of course, we have the new menacing Jinzo. So he's actually really good. If a trap card is face up on the field or in either graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, it becomes a level 6. During the main phase, you contribute this card, special summon one Jinzo from your hand or graveyard. Then you can destroy all traps your opponent controls. So this card's really nice. And then we have the 3 OG Jinzo, of course, you have to play him. Then 3 copies of Jinzo Chapter. His name becomes Jinzo while he's on the field or in the graveyard, and then you contribute this card, add 1 Jinzo monster from your deck to your hand. Then 2 copies of Jinzo Returner. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Jinzo in your graveyard and special summon it. And then we do play the 1 Jinzo Lord. He's kind of like your boss Jinzo monster, but you really don't go into him that often. He's not as vital to the strategy. Then 3 copies of Psychic Bounder. This card's really good. When he's normal or special summoned, you can add 1 Jinzo or 1 spell or trap card that specifically lists Jinzo in the text from your deck to your hand. He does kind of have a protection effect as well, where when another monster you control is attacked by an opponent's monster, before damage calculation you can destroy both the attacking monster and this card, so that can come up as well. I play the 1 Psychic Mega Cyber. If your opponent controls more spells or traps than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. He's nice because he is a level 6 with a 2200 body. Then 2 copies of Summoner Monk. It's really good because you can special summon out your Jinzo Chapter or your Psychic Bounder. Alright, and then for hand traps, 3 copies of Gamma and the 1 Driver, and then 3 Effect Veiler. No impermanences or anything. I suppose you could, but they do kind of get in the way with all of your Jinzo effects. But yeah, that's it for the monsters. For the spells, we have 3 Law of the Cosmos. Your opponent can set 1 trap directly from their deck, and if they did, special summon 1 Jinzo. If they did not set a trap, you can add 1 Jinzo or 1 monster that lists Jinzo in the text from your deck to your hand. After that, 3 copies of Cyber Energy Shock. This card is also really good. It's a quick play spell. If you control Jinzo, target 1 card on the field and destroy it, and then if it was a trap, you can activate one of the effects. You can either negate the effects of 1 face-up card on the field until the end of this turn, or all Jinzo cards you control gain 800 attack, so both are really good. After that, we have Everlasting Alloy. So I originally was not playing this, and I added this in, and it's amazing in this deck. So if you control Jinzo, activate one of the following effects. All machine monsters you currently control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn, and then when a card or effect is activated that targets a machine monster you control, negate that effect. This is just a really good protection card for all of your different Jinzos. And then for all of the other spells, just kind of one-ofs, we have Reasoning, along with Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, Mind Control, Brain Control, and then the 1 Called by the Grave. And then for the extra deck, 2 copies of Jinzo Layered, 2 copies of Vampire Sheridan, and then for our rank 4s, we have Exciton Knight, Tornado Dragon, Abyss Dweller, and number 41. Here we have the one Psyframe Lord Omega. For our links, we have Wee Witch's Apprentice, and then we have the Nightmare package of Cerberus, Phoenix, and Unicorn. And then for our boss link monsters, the Borolo Dragon and the Borosword Dragon. So that is it for the deck profile. Now, there are a few flex spots in the extra deck. You can really put in any type of rank 4s that you want. You could put in a different card instead of Wee Witch's Apprentice, but I like boosting up your dark monsters. So yeah, this is a really fun budget deck. I mean, it's not amazing, but we got it to work, and you guys can even make this better. So if you want to use this as like a starting base, or if you are new to the game and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can get all of these cards in real life for really cheap, and then you can upgrade it from there, which is nice. And you know, because it is not a super competitive deck, you don't really have to worry about anything on here getting hit by the ban list. So if you are a returning player or a new player, this is a deck where you could upgrade it over time and then just have a really powerful, fun Jinzo deck if you want. But if you guys like this and you want to see more like online deck profiles like this, and we could make, you know, better ones too, and you like the gameplay footage, definitely let me know. This is fun. I think I might be doing more of these in the future, and I might even take existing deck profiles that you've seen on my channel in real life and then import all the same cards onto EDOPro and do some gameplay and test hands and stuff like that. So yeah guys, we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. We just need like 50 or 49 more at the time of this video, and if you want to, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. And once we reach 1,000, we will be doing an epic giveaway, so stay tuned for that. So the rest of this video will be some gameplay footage, so if you guys want to stay tuned for that, you can. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.